everyone, Tammy here. I thought I'd come on and show you what I'm up to. I'm working on felted acorns. I have a couple of orders. It's Easter time, and I know it seems like a funny time that people would want these, but it's one of my big sellers and it's going. So I've got to get a few done. I need like 4 dozen of them. Aren't those cute? A lot of stabbing goes into those. They need to be good and solid, nice and tight, no give to them. And I do them in an array of colors. I put 12 to a package. I actually give them 13, a baker's dozen. But I sell them as a group of 12. There's something right there. You know, you never get that VM, that vegetable matter, out no matter how hard you try. There's still always a little tiny bit in there. And it works its way through. VM vegetable matter is just bits of hay, straw, sometimes shavings that gets caught in the fiber. And there really isn't much you can do. You can card it, blow it, do all kinds of stuff to it, but you're always going to find a little bit. Here, let me show you how I do this anyway. I have quite a few of the orange, yellow, and I'm working on the green right now. I have 3 dozen that is actually sold, so I'm working on those and getting a few extra along the way. I wanted to see if I could show you, yeah. If you look, see the little bits inside that? That's called VM, vegetable matter. And it's just little bits that, excuse the dirty hands, I've been transplanting too, so dirty fingernails. Hands are clean, it's just the fingernails. But I break off a piece, I try to get it as clean as I can, I stretch it into a thin stream, like I showed you with other things that I've felted. I love working with fiber, it's so meditating. And then I use a skewer. Skewers are your friend when you felt. It helps you get a lot of different types of shapes. But this one is just going to go really tight around, which will save me a little bit of time on the stabbing process. And for those of you that don't know, you have to connect these fibers with a needle felting needle. And the needle is like a fishing hook. It has little barbs on it, and the hairs of a sheep or any type of fiber animal, llama, alpaca, camels, goats, dog hairs even. I believe even ours have a certain amount of oh geez, now I forgot the word I was looking for. That connect together. And I'll just keep wrapping that, and I'll get a basic, that's a light felt that's on it. It seems kind of tight, but it isn't yet. It's pretty light. But I want to get it fattened up so when I take it off, I can work with it from there, and I don't want it to get too small. Barbs, that's the word I was looking for. Barbs. It connects, this needle pushes the fibers into itself, and it makes them lock together because they have little barbs on them too, the hairs. I knew if I thought about it for a minute, I'd come up with what the word was. Boy, the wind is just a-blowing here today. I went over and visited my sister for a little bit, and coming home on the little stretch of straightaway where the fields are open and stuff, oh my word, I thought for sure I was going to go off. And the wind just pulled and tugged at me. Awful. Okay, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me stab this for as long as it takes, but then you take it off, and you can see it's still quite spongy. You don't want that. You want it to be nice and tight, because if you don't get it as tight as you possibly can, it'll start to shed like normal hair does. It will anyway. It starts to loosen up and shed and work its way out over time. Well, the looser it is, the quicker that shed's going to happen. The tighter it is, the less likely it'll happen. So we want to make our items, and also they'll hold their shape better the tighter they are. Don't ever work like I do. I've been doing this for a lot of moons now, so I'm pretty used to it. But boy, if that needle pokes you in the finger, let me tell you, it hurts and you bleed. Well, I'm not going to keep going, but that's how it works. And then, let's see, we've got a nice tight one here. I would take a... Whoops, my lights are blinking again. I would take a cap. That one's not quite as big as I want. I need a smaller cap. I would take a cap, and I try to find caps that have like little, you know, the little stems on them and stuff. And then I'd set it on top of it like so. Find the right side that I like. I like to find the end of it because it gives it that little round, buttony, acorny kind of look. Put a dab of glue in there. I use E6000, but you can use anything. E6000 I find is very porous and will keep everything together. And isn't that adorable? I haven't put the glue in it yet. I just wanted to show you. But isn't that absolutely adorable? Not a hard felt. If you wanted to learn how to hold a needle and control the needle and stuff, this would probably be the best thing for you to start with, making acorns. If you can get... Another thing is I don't know about where you're at, but where we live, boy, the squirrels really became abundant last year, and I actually had to dig around for acorns when I don't normally, because I use acorns and acorn caps and a lot of different crafts. But this right here, I got off topic again. I'm sorry. I get distracted so easy. I'm kind of tired. I've been really, really busy between transplanting plants, trying to help out family, trying to get orders done, trying to make inventory. I know, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well. It is what it is, right? This would be the best way to start needle felting if you wanted to give needle felting a try. That's what I wanted to say. Just remember, don't take your time. Go slow. You don't have to go real fast. I've just gotten so accustomed to doing it that it makes me do it faster. You know, I just do it. But that would give you dexterity in handling the needle. You would learn how to tell how tight an item is. You would be able to tell how far to push it down. Make sure that you use a nice thick foam. A lot of people will use like grain bags, rice sacks with burlap. You know, burlap with rice in it. I've seen those. I've seen little thin foams. Don't use them, because I'm going to tell you, when you get poking, you see the indentation in this foam? That's from all the stabbing I do. And I go through these like crazy. I buy this big block and I just cut it into these little squares as I need it. And the reason I want that depth is because when my needle sinks, I don't want my needle hitting the surface that I'm working on, because then it's going to break. And these needles are not cheap. You don't want to keep having to replace them all the time. Alright guys, that's all I've got for you today. I just thought I'd pop in. I haven't been here for a couple of days, and Dakota's kind of preoccupied too, so I'm not looking at him doing a random Saturday. We apologize for that, but I hope you enjoyed what you did get today. Thumbs up, please. And if you're a subscriber, I can't thank you enough. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and click on the subscription button. And don't forget to ring the bell. When you click on that little bell, it'll tell you, hey, Tammy just put out a new video. Go watch it. Alright, guys. Hopefully I'll see you again soon.